Welcome back to Narrate Now, the channel where we dive deep into the most gripping movies and break them down scene by scene. The movie begins by introducing us to two best friends, Katie and Sloane. Katie is the cautious, rule-following one, while Sloane is her opposite, free-spirited, bold, and always looking for excitement. They're thrilled about their upcoming trip to work on Ecofield Organic Farms, hoping to save money for their dream vacation in New York City. Before they leave, Katie's uncle Jason, a protective cop, offers them a place to crash for the night with him and his girlfriend. He worries about their safety and comes up with a clever plan. Every day, Katie must text him a code word in alphabetical order, starting with A apple, so he'll know she's safe. That night, Sloane jokingly suggests they take on fake names during their trip. She calls herself Heather, while Katie chooses Ripley, hinting at her inner strength. The next day, Jason drops them at the bus station and reminds them to stay vigilant. While waiting, they hang out at a small cafe where they are approached by two charming but suspicious local brothers, Jed and Lucas. Katie wants nothing to do with them, but Sloane convinces her they should accept a ride instead of waiting for the bus. Big mistake. Instead of taking them to the farm, Jed and Lucas drive them to their isolated home. There, their unsettling mother greets the girls with warm smiles, tea, and homemade pie. Katie sends Jason the safe word apple, but moments later, the drugged food knocks both girls unconscious. Katie and Sloane wake up chained in the middle of the woods, horrified and disoriented. Jed tells them this will now be their new home. Soon, Boris, the brothers' intimidating boss, arrives. He checks their phones and discovers Jason's safe word system. When forced to explain, Katie admits the code is her uncle's way of knowing if she's safe. The girls realize they've been caught in a carefully organized human trafficking ring. Their nightmare is only just beginning. Just when it seems hope might arrive, the local sheriff shows up. But instead of rescuing them, he reveals himself to be part of the operation. Worse, he assaults Sloane, deepening the trauma and leaving the girls with no one to trust. Meanwhile, Jason grows suspicious when Katie repeats the same safe word in her latest text. As a cop and secretly an FBI agent, he starts investigating, unaware of just how deep the corruption runs. The girls are forced to endure a revolving door of tormentors, including a deranged drifter and a terrifying figure in a pig mask. Sloane grows weaker, emotionally unraveling, while Katie tries to stay strong, clinging to the hope of escape. When the drifter is left to guard them, Katie sees her chance. She seduces him, lulls him into letting his guard down, and then savagely rips his throat out with her teeth. Covered in blood but alive, the girls break free of their chains. With their first taste of freedom, Katie and Sloane go on the attack. They kill the corrupt sheriff, steal his car, and arm themselves with weapons from the hardware store. Their first target is Boris. In a brutal ambush, they use spiked tennis balls and blades to wound him before finishing him off in a gruesome act of revenge. Jason arrives soon after, but he's too late. He only finds Boris's body. His niece and her friend have already moved on to their next target. The pig-masked figure who once tormented them is revealed to be none other than the town priest. The girls show no mercy. After beating him down, they tie him to the back of a truck, drag him through the dirt, soak him in gasoline, and set him ablaze. His horrifying screams echo into the night as their vengeance burns brighter. Their thirst for revenge isn't satisfied yet. They capture the sheriff's accomplices, force them into a sick game of Russian roulette, and execute them one by one. When it's Jed and Lucas's turn, Katie and Sloane make them face impossible choices, kill each other or die together. Finally, they confront the brothers' mother, who once smiled so sweetly as she fed them poison pie. This time, there's no kindness. They run her over with a lawnmower, ending her life in the most brutal fashion imaginable. By the time the killing spree ends, the entire family of tormentors is gone. Katie and Sloane cleverly pin the crimes on Lucas, leaving their own hands clean in the eyes of the law. In the final scene, Jason picks the girls up and drives them to the airport. He remains unaware of just how much blood they've spilled. Katie and Sloane sit side by side, laughing and smiling as they board their plane to New York, finally free, but forever changed. And that was the full story Two best friends, stolen from their lives, who fought back against a small town of predators and left nothing but ashes behind. This was today's recap from Narrate Now. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling movie recaps.